Success Insight shares the stories of the people with passion and drive who make things happen in the world. Here's your host, Howard Fox.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Success Insight podcast. Our guest today is Andrée Martin. Now, when we have Andrée Martin on the show, you know what day it is. It's Monday, and our episodes of Mindset Monday. And just to give you a nice reminder, Andrée is your leadership mindset and golf performance coach. She's an LPGA Class A Life member. She's one of the nationally recognized golf teachers in the U.S., in fact, top 50 for that matter. And she's a member of the Maine Golf Hall of Fame. I imagine Maine has got some wonderful golf courses up there. And recognizing golf's value as a business tool in today's competitive marketplace, Andrée works with individuals, groups, corporate, and organizational clients to create educational and team-building programs that enhance the professional success of aspiring executives. Andrée Martin, welcome back to another episode of Success Insight and Mindset Monday.
Thank you, Howard. It's always a pleasure to join you and be a part of this Mindset Monday. And we've got a fun subject for today, and it's a laser-focused opportunity for everybody to get very sharp.
Okay.
And it is SMART goals for golf and business. So what are SMART goals? It's been around in business for years. SMART goals for business being specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. I know for a fact, because I've worked with many high-level players, that they know their statistics. They know very specifically what it's going to take to win, what they need to measure, where their strengths and weaknesses are, and what they need to do to attain their success over time. How much they need to practice to get there. All of those things are very critically important. Now, I also realize we're talking to an audience that works for a living and may just enjoy golf. So I've created another set of SMART goals for the golfer.
Fantastic.
So your SMART goals for the golfer are a stable setup. As all the listeners have heard over the past few podcasts, I've been adamant about your GPA plus B, which is your foundation and balance. So stable setup is number one. Next, you need to be mentally calm. We've talked about breathing. You want to have correct breathing and visualizing what you want from the think box to the go box. Next, you want good aim with your eye on the target. Your R is ready and relaxed, because the more relaxed you are, the more fun you're going to have with this game, Howard. And so when you're ready to breathe again and to get into position, you go from your think box to your go box, and then you laser in on your, I call it T3. You trust your tempo and your target and go for it.
I think, Andrée, you have just designed your program to take out on the road your webinar. And, whether it's up on the stage at a business conference, golf conference, or it's out on the golf course working with business leaders and golfers who want to improve the game, I think you've got it.
Had a lot of fun working on this episode and preparing for it. And it just makes so much sense, because we all want to be smart about our games. Just that word in and of itself. And then you can dissect it from there. And smart tactics and preparation is going to help you meet that good opportunity every time, whether it's in business or in your golf game. And so we might as well get up there, relax, and have a great time and do it.
Now, do the steps in the SMART goals for golf, do they happen in the order?
Yes, they actually do.
Okay.
No, that was actually purposefully created.
All right. Just wanted to make sure of that.
It's all a part of that strategic preparation to execute beautifully and gain consistency with your game and performance.
How would you envision putting this program into play for your clients today or for future speaking engagements, things like that?
Well, I always customize the presentation when I'm talking people on in group settings and when I'm speaking to a specific company or group of companies. But the overall theme and approach of the stability of the foundation with balance, being mentally calm, aiming, the readiness, being relaxed, allows that readiness to occur much more fluidly with flow. And then you can nail your target because that relaxed readiness allows you to trust. And the tempo and rhythm is really all it takes when you get up there to pull the trigger. Less is more. It takes 3 seconds to hit a golf ball. How much can you think about in 3 seconds, Howard?
Well, I know in basketball 3 seconds is an eternity.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, I think this would be kind of fun. You know, you walking into a business conference and, you know, all these business leaders, you know, oh, okay, we're going to have a golf pro, you know, Andrée Martin, we're going to talk about leadership and golf. And here you bring up SMART goals. And I can see all the leaders going, we already know what SMART goals are. And then you say, yeah. But then you hit them with your model. And then it's like, oh, wow, now I get it. I'm wondering if there's a way even, you know, bringing those folks up on stage or bringing the, you know, the participants, say you're on the course, and let's talk about what that stable setup looks like. What's a good stable setup versus a not so good? What's good? What does it mean to be mentally calm versus scattered? So you could really demonstrate that in the moment.
Absolutely. And I've actually designed some detail around each of those topics for a general purpose. And then I've actually, I can take it one step further and make it target specific for the client.
Very good.
It's been a lot of fun creating that.
No doubt. And I'm curious, have you shared this with anybody else? Not because we're going to go for copyrights and infringement and confidentiality, but what I'm wondering, you know, have you tested this out with colleagues, friends, family, some of your golfing clients?
The trademarking of it is in process. And yes, I have. And you're the first one I'm publicly coming forward to really say I'm doing it. I've done it. I've actually been working that through with several clients as we speak. So I'm really excited about it. It's a great next step opportunity. A webinar will be coming forward for everyone that is interested. So please feel free to let me know if that's of interest to you.
All right. You do realize now on not public radio, but publicly on my podcast, you've just committed to doing something.
I absolutely have.
Andrée, you are on the hook officially now. You're on the hook. I don't know what it is. The last episode I was feisty.
Yeah, I love it. Game on.
Yeah, last episode, this episode, I don't know what it is. I don't know. So what else is on the plate for you? I mean, you've been traveling around the country. You were obviously living in San Diego, which not a bad place to kind of hang out. You've traveled to Maine.
Love San Diego.
Yeah.
I've actually been fortunate throughout the whole country. I've been in Utah, Arizona, Colorado, North Carolina, Florida, New England. Golf's been good to me. And in doing so, I've had the great pleasure of meeting executives and leaders of all walks, all genders. It's just fascinating to me to see how everybody is different yet the same, no matter what part of the country we are in.
Sure.
And traveling, as we get to travel more and more, will become more interesting and fun because we get to pull more and more people together. And in the meantime, Zoom's doing great things with that too.
Zoom is doing great things. I know people from other areas of my work are getting tired of Zoom. You know, they're Zoom overdose.
Yeah, there's the Zoom fatigue. Maybe I could do, maybe my next podcast will be Zoom fatigue, play golf.
Play golf. Now, are the golf courses, have they opened up being in COVID-19? And
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to me, that was like the original social distance type of sport.
Golf has increased 40% this year. It's booming. Golf shops haven't been able to keep golf equipment, or they've even ran out of golf balls. Inventories.
Really?
Well, if you think about it, business even golf businesses were shut down for a while. And now they're gearing up. And now you've got seasons changing. And so you've gone from the height of the season in one part of the country to the height of the season in other parts of the country. And then you've got San Diego and year-round areas that are still continually building and moving their business forward and enjoying the opportunity to continue to deliver opportunity to enjoy the great outdoors with family, with business colleagues, and doing it on your own. It's great fun.
Yeah. I think golfing, I would almost say sailing, but you still, unless you're in a laser and it's just the sailboats I raced on, there was 4 people on the boat. So that's probably not social distancing, but the camping that I'm doing up in Utah and the traveling, it's me and my little car,
right?
Doing car camping. And, you still, we find ways to stay resilient and adapt and have fun, get exercise, get fresh air. The pandemic has definitely affected us mentally.
Yes.
In all walks of life. And I think it cuts across races, socioeconomic classes, and ages. But, there definitely was some creativity ways to get out and about.
And to take on the analogy of SMART goals, there are smart ways to get out of that fog, if you will. The Zoom fatigue can be subsided with some fresh outdoor air and really enjoying the great outdoors, which all of us owe it to one another and ourselves to do so. Enjoy the great fresh air, the great outdoors, and opportunities abound. And let's keep blowing those handicaps, going for the gold. And folks, there's no need to settle for the silver. Keep going for the gold.
None whatsoever. Fantastic.
Smartly.
Andrée, where are our listeners going to find you to learn more about you and your work? And hey, maybe have the benefit of you being their instructor or their workshop facilitator.
Instructor, workshop facilitator, mentor, happy to help in several different ways, whichever is more appropriate for everybody. And I can be reached at andreegolf.com. That's Andrée with 2 E's. I can be reached on LinkedIn, YouTube, which is Andrée Martin Golf, my Facebook site, and that should do it.
That should do it. Did we say YouTube?
We said YouTube, Andrée Martin Golf.
We said YouTube. All right.
We said Facebook, LinkedIn.
I may still be feisty, but I'm wearing out.
Yes. Instagram's in process. Just one more. Well, listen, Andrée, it has been an absolute pleasure as usual to have you on Success Insight and really producing these Mindset Monday episodes with you. It's been a wonderful series. And for our listeners, I somewhat have lost count. I want to say after this episode, we're probably going to be, 22 to 24. 20, somewhere between 22 and 25.
I think there's a book in you now.
This has been fun. There is.
I think there's a book in you. So one more commitment you have to make. All right.
I got my work cut out for me, but I'm ready to smartly move forward with it.
Fantastic. Andrée, thank you again.
Thank you, Howard. Always a pleasure.
All right, folks, there you have it. Another episode with Andrée Martin on Mindset Monday, our series of podcast episodes on Success Insight. And today's episode was Smart Goals for Golf and Business. We certainly hope you enjoyed our episode today and chat with Andrée. And just a wonderful topic, this idea of smart goals for golf and business. Definitely the model she's presented to us on the golf side, and its applicability also on the business side. Just a wonderful mingling of golf and business. So hope you enjoyed it. And we certainly enjoy having Andrée, our leadership mindset and golf performance coach, joining us on the journey here on Success Insight and again, these episodes of Mindset Monday. All right, folks. Listen, check us out on successinsightpodcast.com. We're on Facebook, on LinkedIn, Success Insight Podcast business pages, as well as the major podcast platforms, which are Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify. My God, we're everywhere. And you can also check us out on YouTube. And, folks, we just love to hear what your thoughts are about these episodes. We hope you are getting some benefits, certainly insights from Andrée and really this wonderful work that she's doing. And heck, man, she plays golf for a living. How cool is that? All right. So listen, folks, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, go out there, have a phenomenal day. Take care of yourselves, your family, wear your mask, practice social distancing. And I have a feeling by the time this episode has been published, we will be past the election. Fingers crossed, okay? But in any case, go out there, have a phenomenal day, and we'll see you on the next episode of Success Insight. Take care now.
Success Insight is a production of Fox Coaching and First Story Strategies. Find us online, successinsightpodcast.com.